Okay, that is a hilarious start to this episode. I I just tried to play this game with an Xbox controller. I swear I'm not that drunk. Hi, it's Blackjack. I naturally wake up the next day. I guess I'm finally starting to get used to these early days and nights. Zach is already awake. He greets me. He nods a morning. I'm fucked. After getting ready, we head downstairs where the girls wait for us. We grab a quick breakfast and head out into the city. Sorry, I need to grab something down here. Alrighty. I take one last look at the ocean. Goodbye, gentle ocean breeze. Goodbye, city that looks so lovely. Goodbye, windmills. Goodbye, everyone. Off we go. Leanna leads the way towards her hometown. I can't help but wonder, but what's her family like? Are they anything like Leanna? Will they like me? No. Around midday, we take a break from traveling. At least everyone else gets to have a break. Leanna pulls me aside. Oh, I say, at least everyone else gets to have a break. Leanna pulls me aside for a training session. I say there ain't no rest for the wicked. Train and don't grow on. Whatever. She leads me out of the field and we begin to make our normal regimen as you hear me mixing my drink together. Sorry. Alright, that sounds way more threatening than me pushing a straw into ice. Our blades clash against each other, the wind augmenting our speed and abilities. Fighting with her feels like a blur, a dance. It's easier to keep up with her, but Leanna still proves to be a challenging opponent.
Wow, you guys are fast.
Hi. I turn around to see Kara and the others sitting on the sidelines watching.
Hey!
I roll back around and Leanna swings. Sorry, I was seeing the best girl of the game. I yell, barely blocking the blow in time. Leanna grins.
Eyes on the battle.
Right. I love how not excited I was about that. Still, the sight of Amelia sitting with the others sparks an idea in my head. Amy and I have been practicing fire magic. Leanna does not know that, and I can use that to my advantage. Boy, can you ever do it. Leanna begins to swing her blade again. Like usual, I draw upon the magic within me, feeling it gather in my palm. Let's see it. As she moves to strike, I let loose a fireball and send it flying straight towards her. Maybe it's not a good idea to burn your girlfriend. Her reflexes kick in as she cuts the ball in half, blowing the fire out. The flames harmlessly lick the air as it snuffs out of existence. She freezes, shocked.
Fire magic? How is that possible?
I'm just Print Zuko. No. Zach, Kara, and the Pongo are equally surprised.
Am I still sleeping, or did he just cast something that wasn't wind magic?
No, you're still sleeping.
That's crazy. When did you learn to do that?
Yesterday. 2 days. Whatever she taught me. My grin broadens. It's all thanks to Amy. Amelia nods.
That is correct. We have been meeting late in the night to practice on each other.
Okay, listen. I just need you to take that last sentence, delete it, and try again. Leanna's eyes widen. She rolls to face Amy, completely red.
Wait, what?
Again, Amy, I need you to take that last sentence you said, delete it, try again. Amy nods.
He has told me he has left each night feeling quite satisfied.
God fucking damn it.
What?
Please, no. Listen, no, not ever. No, no, and no. No. Whoa, whoa, wait a minute. Amelia remains as stoic as ever, but she seems confused by Leanna's reaction.
I do not understand your surprise. In truth, we have shared many sessions together.
Amy, stop it.
What?
The wind growls around her form, rounding on me. She means training sessions. My voice squeaks like I've just struck puberty all over again. Not really. I show her my hand, my fingers still sizzling and smoking with flames. We've been training for magic. Leanna calms down as the wind dissipates around her.
Oh, right.
Yeah, remember? Yeah, Miss Verbose with the vocabulary needs to over-explain things. So for once, when she's not talking about sex, needs to make it sound like sex. Zach raises an eyebrow.
You have an odd way of wording things, Amy.
Understatement of the year. Amelia doesn't seem to hear Zach's comment. Instead, she taps her chin in thought.
I am quite pleased to see you cast another element so naturally. It seems our training together has been of use after all.
Yeah, it's getting easier every time I
The
cast.
fact that you have mastered another element so quickly is very impressive. Truly, your growth has been established at an accelerated rate.
Aw, shucks, nope. Watch out, a new mage caster is in town. Let's not make a big deal out of this. Yeah, soon I'll be out casting even you. It's true, I will, because I'm the main character. That's how this works. Amelia doesn't even blink.
That is correct. The reservoir of energy stored within you cannot be matched by any crystal sphere.
Yeah, damn right. If you thought that was cool, though, just wait until you see me cast all the elements. Once Amy and I figure out the connection between emotions and casting, I've been secretly practicing summoning other elements. By channeling what I felt with the elemental transfer, when the elemental transferred me her power, I'm able to cast both water and earth magic too. Leanna blinks in surprise.
What? Really?
Did I actually say that? Because it looked like it was the narrator who said that. That was
I
weird.
see. I suppose it would be natural for you to discover the casting methods for the remaining elements too.
I am the Avatar. Zach smirks.
Sounds like a demonstration's in order.
Ha 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 ha, I'll kick your ass if you want one. Right now? He nods.
Unless you can't actually summon all the elements.
Ha 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 ha, one ass whooping coming right up. I scoff and take a step back, readying myself. Almost instinctively, I first channeled wind magic. I've been doing it for so long now, it feels like second nature. Next, I materialize a ball of fire next to the ball of wind. Fire eagerly laps at the wind. Focusing my concentration, I remember the tranquility of the Earth Temple and create a shield of earth. Cool liquid forms on my fingertips as I summon water. Yeah, look at that. Fucking awesome now. With all the elements in hand, I mold them into their own balls of energy and let them loose in the sky. I wonder what happens if I combine them. I don't know. I summon a fireball and add wind magic to it. The fire eagerly eats at the added oxygen, swelling twice its size in an instant. Whoa, I'm cool. I drop concentration and I try not to burn myself. Maybe I should try it with something else. I bring up an earthen shield and ice it over with water magic. Summoning wind magic, I funnel the energy into a small whirlwind and slowly add fire to it. I'm just doing anything. Then I launch it at the frozen shield. The ice fizzles beneath the fire sea, and the shield blasts to bits. Someone needs to nerf penicillin here. Penicillin is way too OP now. My friends duck to avoid the shrapnel. Sorry. My breathing starts to become labored and sweat beads on my temple. I wonder what would happen if I try to combine all the elements at once. Don't do that. I try to mush all the elements into one ball of energy, but my knees give out. I thought that's what he was trying to do at first. Ugh. The magic winks out as I slide to the grass. My chest struggles for breath as I gulp in the air and short gasp. My muscles burn as if I had just finished a weight training session instead of a magic training session. Leanna rushes over to me, her brows furrowed in concern.
Are you okay?
Nope. She frantically checks me, making sure that I haven't suffered any external energies when I fell. I give her a calming smile, but she doesn't seem convinced. Yeah. Kara looks nervous.
Maybe you don't try that again for a while.
Maybe I do? Amelia tilts her head.
A curious reaction, but one which is unsurprising.
I remember the warning she gave me about using up a high amount of energy at once. I used too much energy again, didn't I? Yeah, fucking show off. She nods. If this keeps up, I'm never going to be able to open a rift to go back home. How do we move past this?
Casting magic is just like building any other muscle or skill. The more you practice, the stronger your ability to cast multiple elements will become.
Also, irony, I technically did it before we even got here, so I'm even stronger than I am now. I can definitely create the rift. I can do it. I guess I'm gonna need a lot more training, huh?
Indeed.
Our eyes lock. A light sparks between Amy's eyes, and I feel a smile slowly rise on my lips. I feel like there's a deep understanding between us that there wasn't before. That wasn't there before. Leanna's face is still creased with worry.
Right. Just stay here for a while, okay? You need your rest. We can take care of cleaning up the camp.
Ah, yes, that concerned look. Zach and Kara nod.
Yeah, don't worry about it. We'll take care of it.
boy.
Pongo bounces to my arms. He snuggles up to me, trying to comfort me.
Boy, boy.
I smile and pat him on the head. I'm starting to feel better already. The others leave me to rest, and I hear a small sound. What was that? It's Pikachu! Something shifts from the corner of my eye. I blink and lift my head. It's Pikachu! A pink Pongo. Oh. Hops out of the edge of the forest. She pauses, looking around. Oh, another Pongo. I wonder if she's lost. My Pongo perks up in my lap. Oh, we found you a girlfriend Pongo. The pink Pongo blinks. She tilts her head.
Boy, boy.
Yep, here we go. My Pongo cheeks dust pink against his blue. Wait, my Pongo's cheeks dust pink against his blue. The Pongo needed a girlfriend too? Oh, I guess this is the thumbnail because it's adorable looking. His eyes shimmer with wonder. Is this love at first sight? When did Pongos have bows? Well, I guess, you know what, if they can have cigars, they can have bows. I guess that is a dumb question. My Pongo blinks and shakes his head, snapping out of his trance. He bounces up to her.
Boy.
She smiles shyly.
Boy.
How do Pongos reproduce? Like, how are they made? My blue Pongo shivers happily. He splits into a wide grin. I'm just asking because it's like, they're all over the place, but like, they're just like gelatinous blobs. It's just like, I don't want to know, actually.
Boy, boy, boy.
What? Whoa, I was not ready for that. That actually kind of scared the shit out of me a little bit. But boy, is that a face. Which quickly transforms into a lewd grin.
Boy.
Oh no. The pink Pongo scrunches up her little face in disgust.
Boy.
In a flash, she scampers away.
Boy.
Although my Pongo tries to stop her, he's too late and she disappears from view.
Boy, boy.
Forever alone. Look at that face. That is the face of Forever Alone. He waits and then slumps.
Boy.
He shrinks about 2 inches, absolutely crestfallen. Really? We're playing this music. Okay. Alright, fine. I can't... But he'll get over it. He'll get over it. Alright, fine. I'll be nice. Hey, little guy. You alright?
Boy.
Yeah, I know. Sometimes you say the wrong things and she goes away from you and you miss your opportunity. It's okay. I'm pretty sure there's like a million of you all over the place. And like they say, fishes all over the place in this big blue sea. You just gotta catch one of them. She ain't the only fish there is. I think that's how that goes. His body, heavier than usual, deflates. He flops face first to the ground like a glob of ice cream. His voice is muffled against the grass. Oh no, I've never seen him like this. I pat him on the head. It's okay, we've all been rejected at some point. He snaps at me. Okay, maybe he's not really looking for a fight. Maybe I should have just let him sit there and fucking suffer. I pause and look around, trying to think of something. Sunlight glints off my gauntlet. I blink and glance down at it. Oh, great. Are we gonna have to create a water show for him to feel happy? Wait, I have an idea.
Boy.
Pongo looks up at the sound of me fiddling with my gauntlet. It takes me a few minutes to pry the crystal out, but when I do, I smile and extend it to him. I don't really need this anymore, so here, eat.
Boy.
The Pongo's eyes go wide. He sits up.
Boy, boy.
A huge, delighted grin spreads across his face.
Boy.
He leaps between my neck and shoulder, nuzzling me. He's cold against my skin, making me laugh and squirm. I lift the crystal up to him, and his mouth chomps over it.
Boy.
He leaps down and hops away, content with his new treasure.
You came on too strong.
Yeah, who would have thought that would have backfired? Zach's voice startles me. I look around. The group has already finished cleaning up the camp and is standing beside me. Kara shakes her head disappointedly.
Doesn't matter the species, there's always one thing on their mind.
Listen, This is true for both. Unless you don't care about sex altogether. I mean, but that can also be true of either gender. It doesn't necessarily matter if it's male or female. We're thinking about sex. We always are. Come on. It ain't just guys. It ain't just girls. It's all of us. We all do it. Well, most of us do it. And it doesn't necessarily mean just because you're thinking about sex, it doesn't mean that. I mean, sure, he came on strong with it and was just like, which I mean, you know, don't do that. That's just dumb. But, you know, I just realized I'm telling this to Kara. I'm just gonna shut up now. Amelia pats the Pongo on the head.
Do not fret. One day, you will find a mate with exceptional eyes and exquisite roundness.
Exquisite roundness. Leanna smiles encouragingly as Kara stays here with this face. Speaking of Pongos and relationships, how do Pongos mate any... Oh, we are gonna ask this question. Alright. Kara gives me a pointed look. I mean, listen, look. It just doesn't make sense to me. They're just, like I said, they're just gelatinous blobs. Like, I mean, science is important.
See? One-track mind.
Oh, okay. Listen, Kara, let's not talk about things you've done during this so far during this playthrough, okay? Leanna gives me a disapproving look. Zach just shakes his head.
I think now's about as good a time as any to head out.
You know what? Never mind.
Agreed.
Uh-huh. Still feeling the lingering effects of my cast, we make slow time, but continue our journey towards Dawn. After about 4 days of travel, jeez. We soon see the buildings cast tall shadows over the gates of Dawn. The wrought iron gates have intricately curled cast iron tips. And everybody tell me this place is more extravagant than any other town we pass through. The guards look over us as we approach, but when they see Leanna, they nod deeply.
Welcome back, my lady.
My lady.
Yes. Thank you.
You're welcome. Leanna blushes deeply as she stammers out a reply. The guards bow slightly as Leanna hurries us through. Tip fedoras, my lady. Someone's pretty popular. That was weird. I kind of want to make fun of him a little bit. But I also... Looks like chivalry isn't dead. That is not chivalry. It's not. It's not the same thing. It's just like, it's the mask of chivalry. It's like, ooh, you say proper words. I pretend to tip my fedora and then give a flourishing bow. My lady. Leanna's face is beat red as she quickly pulls me up. You idiot.
Stop that.
Yep. Leanna hurries ahead and leads us through finely cobbled streets. The shop fronts are all neatly primed? Yeah, it's primed, that's not primed. Primed with respectable potted plants and other small decorations. The signs all had various elegantly looping letters. I feel like I've just stepped into a Jane Austen novel. Amelia follows close behind, clutching the Pongo to her chest. She surveys her surroundings with silent interest. Also, the person not telling me that sex is on my mind constantly flaunts with Zach and has playful smiles and bounces her boobies at her. And I'm just saying that I'm calling it like I see it.
My lord.
Alright, I can't hate her too much.
No.
Oh, come on. Won't you at least offer me your arm?
Why? You always just take it anyway.
She pouts.
You don't have a romantic bone in your body.
Says the person who always wants cuddles and shit. Just calling it like I see it. She tugs on Zach's arm anyway. He doesn't resist, and soon the two of them catch up. The further we travel through town, more people seem to recognize Leanna and give her the same polite greeting. She nervously responds, trying to downplay the attention. Okay, now it's starting to be weird. I exchange confused glances with my team. Finally, we reach a deserted area of town. A smile returns to her face as she recognizes the shops and streets which we travel. Although she doesn't talk about her home much, I can tell she's happy to be back. Our boots crunch under white gravel as we turn into Okay, it sounds like we're turning into a tree line drive, but we're turning in to like we're physically making a turn. We're not actually becoming a long tree line drive. Lush green lawns and colorful gardens sweep from road to road to the estate, and I bob back and forth because I'm drunk. Sweet mansion you got, Leanna. The estate is dazzling white, maybe 4 or 5 stories tall. A large fountain sits before it, the water spraying and glittering in the sunlight. Beyond the mansion and framing the scene are the mountains in the brilliant blue sky. What mountains? I don't see them. I see a blue sky. The buildings are so tall you can't see the mountains. Kara's eyes go wide.
Whoa.
Whoa. Zach whistles appreciatively.
Damn.
Is what you meant to do, and then go, damn. Amelia pauses, taking in the mansion.
The architecture for this building is quite exquisite. Would this be the town hall or Mariel house, perhaps?
Nope. It's Leanna's parents' house. I just married into money. Leanna twists her skirt nervously. Actually, I didn't marry into money. I'm in a relationship now, but I'm gonna soon eventually marry into some money.
Not quite.
What is it? As if on cue, a small woman with simple clothes and plaited hair passes by. Is that pleated? No, that has to be plaited, right? I don't know, I'm drunk. She nearly drops the bag she's carrying when she sees Leanna and dips into a low curtsy. Lady.
Milady, you've returned home.
God, I did it again.
Home?
You grew up in style, huh?
Style. She grew up loaded. Leanna's cheeks flame.
It's nothing.
You want to trade? Since it's nothing. Are you a princess? It's no big deal. Is Mr. Darcy home? Leanna, you didn't tell me you're a princess. I mean, think about that one for a second. I mean, just take a look at Leanna. The white, like, all-around outfit with the goldish, bronzy kind of... It looks like gold trim. She kind of fits the part. Like, blonde hair, too. Straight, like, flowy, like... There is a very princessy vibe that comes off from her. It really does. Leanna flushes peony pink.
Because I'm not.
Sweep her off her feet. Does that make me Prince Charming? Right, we need to be subtle about this. Excuse? Yes. It sure looks like you are to me.
I don't live in a castle.
I mean, this is pretty fucking close.
You guys are making a big deal over nothing.
Lies. Well, excuse. Ow, that hurt. Me, princess. Ooh, someone's getting a little defensive. Leanna sucks in a breath. It seems like all of her excitement has gotten her flustered.
Let's just get going.
We follow her up the gravel road. As we get closer to the fountain, I notice the same signal on Leanna's letter is engraved into the stone. The waterworks run from a sapphire swan. The Pongo's eyes go wide.
Boy.
He cannonballs into a giant pool. He squirms out of my scarf and leaves it for the fountain before landing in a big splash. I think he just cannonballed right in. I swear to God, I did not see the text. I swear to God, I didn't. I just heard it and I was just like, the only way I can describe this is this. The Pongo burbles happily in the water as he continues to splash around, pretending to be a fish. Oh, you're loaded. Again, when can you finally introduce me to your parents? Leanna rushes over to the fountain and gives the Pongo a little tickle. He giggles. Happy bubbles.
I wish I could save this moment forever.
Really? This Pongo swimming? That's the moment? Okay.
Shall I go and fetch the portrait, Master?
Come on, princess. Let her fetch the portrait.
No. That won't be necessary.
Oh, come on. Don't be so modest. Their own portrait master too? I thought you was saying, do you want me to catch the portrait comma master? But I guess there wasn't a comma there. A portrait master is just a photographer. I see. I see this world has been stricken with a lot of Amy vocabulary. It's not vocabulary, her vocabulary apparatus. But just how rich are these people?
As you wish, my lady. I shall go and alert your father of your return.
He curtsies again and hurries towards the mansion.
So that just happened.
Nah. Kara giggles.
I think you left out a few important details, which would have been nice to know.
Uh-huh.
Indeed. If we had prior notice of your noble heritage, perhaps we could have made more appropriate preparations on our presentation.
Look, all I'm gonna say is this. Have you seen Leanna? Kinda should have been a hint. Just saying. Presentation? Oh, right. We look like scrubs. We look like scrubs.
Yes, such as our choice of dress.
I mean, we just look. She looks pointedly at Kara. Well, it doesn't matter what you try to clothe her in. Them shits ain't hiding any. You can't hide them whatsoever.
I dress very appropriately for my profession.
Mm-hmm. We just stare at her. She crosses her arms and proves our point.
Well, it's a little too late for that now.
Nice scarf.
Don't worry about it. We'll just go in and I'll say hi to my parents, and I'm sure we'll be out in no time. Come on.
I'm pretty sure that's not how this will work whatsoever. Leanna leads us to the front door. She reaches up to a golden door knocker and pounds twice. Double doors fly open. An old man greets us with a warm smile. Probably a good time to save.
Lady Leanna?
Excuse me. Excuse me. Your name is Wigglesworth? Wigglesworth. It is Wigglesworth. It is... Why? He's got, like... They're not even close to it. Like, he could try to slide those up as far up as he could. They're never going... Like, his... His name is Wigglesworth. Leanna's face lights up. Please, please, please let the next line be you saying his name. Please. I won't even look.
Scrogens! It's good to see you're still doing well.
Oh, you didn't say Wigglesworth. I mean, you technically said his name, but I was waiting for Wigglesworth. The butler, or Scrogens, as it were, bows at the waist.
Lady Leanna, how good to see you. Your father...
Listen, please call him Wigglesworth. He trails off, eyeing her clothing.
My lady, what are you wearing?
Man, it's pretty ornate right now.
Huh?
She glances down on her white armor. Horror flashes across her face as she squeaks.
Oh, this old thing?
Yeah, gonna be really hard to... Yeah, wait. Yeah, time out. Time out for a second. He brings up a very good point. Hi, I'm afraid to tell my parents I'm a mage knight. Meanwhile, here I am with a manipulator and a giant sword on my back. Just saying. 2 plus 2 equals 4 sometimes. Stay silent, she'll think of something. Part of her job is a researcher. Cosplay. Lady Leanna loves cosplay. Scroggins? Is it Scroggins? I think it's Scroggins? Scroggins? I've forgotten already. Blinks, noticing me for the first time.
I beg your pardon?
Cosplay, have you not seen us? This is the brooding dark guy. This is our little sister. Kara, I mean, look at how Kara's dressed. You think that's how real warriors go out to go dress and do work? Duh, she's underprepared for this because she's cosplaying. It's from her favorite anime, and so is Leanna. That's her name. I totally didn't forget it. Yeah, she's going to Satsuki. You see the all white. She forgot to dye her hair, but you know, it's all cosplay. Cosplay, like dressing up in costumes. Leanna nods hurriedly.
Yep, he's right. Made this armor myself.
The butler pauses. He squints at her, readjusting the spectacles on his nose.
I see. That costume is quite
Quite what? He struggles for the word.
authentic. I do wonder when you had taken up such a common hobby.
Holy shit, he called you basic. Leanna blushes. Oh, uh-oh. I'm not sure if he believes this, but he definitely doesn't approve. He clears his throat.
As I was saying, my lady, your father is in an important meeting.
Okay, Wigglesworth. Leanna
I
frowns.
see. And my brother?
He ain't here.
Your brother will not arrive until this evening,
Called it. He looks apologetic.
and the rooms are not yet prepared.
Also, you didn't tell us that you were bringing 4 other guests here. It would have been nice to have known that so I could have prepared. Leanna blinks.
Oh,
My most profound apologies. You and your...
To be fair, your house probably has like what, 30 bedrooms in it. There's no way that all these other rooms are like actual different things. You've got like 30 bedrooms in here. He pauses. His gaze travels from Zach's weathered trench coat, Amelia's school uniform, Kara's skimpy outfit. He sees the sword strapped to my back and arches an eyebrow. Again, we're cosplaying.
guests are more than welcome to wait here, if you so please.
What is guest a derogatory term now?
no, thank you.
Her answer is unusually firm. Even Scroggins looks surprised.
Of course, as your lady pleases.
Lana looks a little uncomfortable.
How do you guys feel if I show you around town instead?
How about you stop dodging this and you give us a tour? I'd be down for that. Oh, fuck. God. Alright, you know what? Fine. Cora grins.
That's a good idea. I'd be interested to explore where Lady Leanna grew up.
Still love Kara. Leanna stiffens.
It's just Leanna.
Bullshit, Lady Leanna. Kara giggles, but Scroggins looks on disapprovingly.
Lady Leanna, we would be happy to provide someone to show your friends the town. However, we do request your presence here at the house.
Oh? How come?
It was requested by your mother that should you return, she'd like your opinion on the preparations for this evening.
Leanna sighs but
Of
nods.
course.
Thank you, my lady.
He bows and disappears into the mansion. Oh yeah, I get a night out. I get to do whatever I want. Leanna can't tell me what to do. So you gotta go talk to your mama. Have fun with that one. I'm gonna go play poker. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Fun. And I'll drink. And I'll show up to your parents' dinner drunk. It'll be horrible. He bows and disappears into the mansion. Leanna sighs again and turns to face us.
Sorry about that.
Whatever.
The burden of being a princess, hmm?
Leanna shoots her a look, but Kara merely smirks.
Are you going to be okay on your own?
It will be no different from when we explore any other unfamiliar town.
For once, Amy has a point. Zach and I nod. With a short goodbye, Leanna twirls around and enters the mansion, shutting the crystal doors behind her. We head back towards town. So what's the plan now? Blackjack and hookers.
I think I'm going to go to the marketplace. What about you, Zach?
Zach shrugs.
Oh, probably go to the...
You're going to the marketplace because Kara's gonna make you. Kara interrupts him.
In. I don't know why I asked. What about you, Amy?
Oh, that's right, yes, because he likes going to find bounties. I'm going to the fucking marketplace with my girl Kara. And then we're gonna go play poker. And blackjack. We don't necessarily need the hookers at that point. I'm with Kara. She looks thoughtful.
Perhaps I will search for a library.
I realized that actually sounds like a slight at Kara, and it really wasn't. That's not what I meant at all. But I realize how that sounds now.
Sounds about right.
I just meant that I'm hanging out with Kara because she's best girl. She's not a hooker. This wasn't what I was getting at. They've made too much comments about her clothes that I kind of had to clear that one up. All right. We make our way down the gravel path until we arrive into the town. We all split off and head in different ways. Alright, we will find out what way we go on the next episode of Crystalline. This challenge is... it's gonna be a challenge. It's been an hour since I've started recording, so I'll see you guys next time. You know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe. Goodbye. Good night. Time for drink number 3, I guess.